What is up, everybody? Welcome to the Geek Weekly podcast. I am your host, Lesley, and today is a very special episode that my I am incredibly excited for. Um, as you may know, I am a Pollinator Ambassador with the state of Georgia through 4-H, as are these three wonderful people with me here today. So this is Mia, Esteban, and Zoe. Yeah, if y'all want to tell us a little bit about yourselves, feel free to.
I'll go. I'm Zoe. I just finished my sophomore year at Jasper County High School. So I'm going to be a junior this upcoming year. This is my first year being an ambassador for Georgia 4-H, and I just got elected to the Northeast District Senior Board of Directors.
Very nice. Congratulations yet again, Zoe. All right, Mia, you go.
Hey guys, my name is Mia Burnett, and I'm a Georgia 4-H Pollinator Ambassador, as Lesley just told you. LOL. I'm 15. I'm from Mitchell County. I go to school at Westwood, and I'm gonna be a sophomore next year, so that's exciting. And I also just got elected to the board of directors, but in the Southwest District.
Again, congratulations, Mia. Very proud of all of you. Esteban, you want to tell us a little bit about yourself?
Hey y'all, I'm Esteban. I'm 15. I'm from Pulaski County, and I just finished my ninth grade year at Hawkinsville High School. And I'm a pollinator ambassador, like Leslie said, and I'm a Southwest Senior Board member with me, Mia.
Ah, yes. I'm just so proud of all of you. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. So, sorry. What did you love most about being an ambassador this past year?
Okay.
I'll take
I'll
this
go.
one. Oh, okay. Go ahead, Mia.
Oh, okay. Nope, you got it. Um, my favorite part was the connections that I got to make with people, especially in my community, because where I'm from, it's a very rural area, and not a lot of people are very focused on conservation of our natural resources, and that really makes me sad. So I was really glad that I could make the connections with people and teach them about conservation and how we can do that in such a rural area. So thanks.
That's such a great answer. All right, Zoe.
My favorite thing about this year was getting to tell everybody else about pollinators and how they did kind of get rid of any negative vibes towards certain pollinators and help people learn more about them.
Yet again, another amazing answer. All right, last but not least, Esteban.
I feel like a good thing that I learned from being a pollinator ambassador was learning what all pollinators do and how helpful they are to not just us but our ecosystem. And it was just really a good experience to teach my county, and because we're a very rural area, and they really they just don't really realize the importance of pollinators. So it was nice getting to teach them the importance of pollinators.
Exactly. I think that's definitely what being an ambassador is all about, is getting to take all the information that you learn and getting to spread it with your community. All right, what was the coolest thing you learned this year?
Learning that different pollinators, like different flowers, and pollens can make different tasting honey.
Oh yeah,
That was neat.
That definitely was one of my favorite parts of the training, is when we got to taste all the different kinds of honey. All right, Esteban.
That there are some types of birds that are considered pollinators because they get pollen on their feathers, which I thought was really cool because I like birds, so that was just really awesome.
I too adore birds, Esteban. All right, Mia.
Okay, so this might make me sound so dumb, but before this, I did not know that honeybees were not native to Georgia. And that was just pretty wild to me. So yeah.
It's all good, Mia. I didn't know that either before. before this year. I didn't know a lot of things before this year. So that's definitely a cool aspect that I know we all got to have this year. So why did you choose to apply to be a pollinator ambassador? Because as we know, there, as of last year, were 4 other tracks: healthy living, wildlife, tech, and STEM. Why did you choose pollinators? Esteban, why don't you start us off with that one?
I chose pollinator because I really didn't know what to expect from it because I just thought it was just like kind of like a side branch that really wasn't that important, but turns out it was very, very important to like almost everything. And like I'm just glad I chose it because I got to not only educate myself but my community about pollinators, which was really cool.
That's such a great answer. All right, Zoe.
Um, I chose it because I like had a newfound love for like bees and other pollinators, and like I realized like I didn't know that much about like other than bees. I didn't know that much about other pollinators, so I wanted to be able to like learn more about them.
100%, 100%. All right, Mia.
So, okay, to be completely honest, I'm kind of like Zoe. I didn't know anything like about any pollinators like besides bees. Obviously, I didn't know that much about that because I didn't know honeybees were native to Georgia. But anyways, and I just really like loved flowers and I loved like other things that come with the environment that like pollinators would like mess with. You know what I'm saying? So I chose this so I could learn more about those, but also in consequence learn way more about these like super cool like things that bring life to literally everything. So yeah.
Absolutely. I completely agree with all y'all's answers, I gotta say. So, what do you feel you gained the most from being an ambassador? Zoe, why don't you start us off with that one?
Sorry, as I was having technical difficulties. I You said what I learned most about it. Can you say the question more time?
Yeah, you're good. What do you feel you gained the most from being an ambassador?
I feel that like I gained one a lot of friends from like being introduced to the pollinator track. Like I've met people that I hadn't met before. Like I met pretty much all of you through the pollinator track, and I also like feel like I gained more information, like became more aware of my like environment and surroundings, and like what things mean, like what pollinators mean like to us in terms of relativity.
Oh, definitely. I think the community that came with pollinator ambassadorship was definitely a huge part. All right, Mia?
My biggest takeaway from like choosing pollinators as my track was definitely the community, just like y'all said. I've gained so many of my friendships, and honestly, that's probably what kickstarted like my like quest, I guess you could call it, to find like community with other people who have like the same ideas as me, like pollinators.
Exactly. Like, y'all just giving such great answers. All right, Esteban?
I would say like getting to be able to like get like know like a lot of information about like actual pollinators, like how we learned about like the little bat, like their fur, how it would like collect, and like I just thought that was like really interesting because like I would have never thought about that. And I would also say like getting to meet like other ambassadors, not just like pollinators, but like everyone. Like it was just a really nice experience.
I I just I completely agree. I yet again the community I think was definitely a major part. Like that one weekend at Rock Eagle really made me have a newfound love for 4-H, even though I did before. It just kind of, I don't know, increased the people that I knew around the state. It's where I got to meet all y'all for the first time. So, how long have you guys been active in 4-H? I know for me personally, I started in first grade and then took a break till the fifth grade and have been going since. Zoe?
I've been going since fifth grade. Um, Yeah, I've been going pretty much strong since then, and then COVID hit, so that kind of took a damper, but I've remained active since 5th grade.
I think 5th grade is a very common age. I found out when asking people when they joined. Esteban.
Believe it or not, but I actually started 4-H in the 4th grade. But then I know it's cool, but I took a break until 6th grade because that's when I started getting more active in my 4-H community.
4th grade, dude, that's pretty crazy. I can't. That's so insane to me. All right, Mia, when did you join?
It's like a pretty tough guess here, but 5th grade, right? Yeah, it's just been going pretty strong ever since then. It's been super fun.
I mean, that's just a common age. It's like when you're 9 and 10 years old. I feel like people find out about 4-H the most. Okay, so I would like everybody to share their favorite pollinator fact. Esteban, why don't you start us off with that one?
That some bees like dance to communicate, which I think is like really cool. Like just seeing like some bees like boogieing down like to communicate. So I think that's cool.
I absolutely adore that fact. I remember when I learned that, I was just like, this is amazing. All right, Mia.
My favorite pollinator fact is that bees actually contribute to our food source a lot, and they actually generate like 1/3 of our entire food source, like as a world, which is really cool to me.
Yet again, another great fact. What about you, Zoe?
My favorite was when I found out that carpenter bees, like male carpenter bees, can't sting. So like they get all in your face to scare you. Like that's kind of like their tactic, and I think it's funny that you can just kind of grab them and put them somewhere else.
That was honestly, that was one of the funniest parts of the whole training is when Miss Becky was just like, you could literally just pick them up, put them away. All right. So I am going to go to Instagram. I had people submit their questions and we got a good bit, I must say. I'm just gonna pull those up real quick. Oh my gosh. Okay. Liam asks, what made you apply to be an ambassador and why the pollinator track specifically? So I know for me, I didn't know ambassadors was even a thing until 2 kids in my county were STEM ambassadors, Saul and Kareem, and they kind of told me about it, and I asked my agent and I applied and I went into pollinators really because I didn't know anything about it. I felt like for the other tracks I kind of somewhat knew the gist, but for pollinators I was just like, oh cool, bees. It's way more than bees. All right. So Mia, what is your answer?
Okay, so like Leslie, I didn't really know that 4-H ambassadors existed until a kid in my county, her name is Macy, she's super cool, decided to apply to be a healthy living ambassador. And I guess what made me decide to choose the pollinator tract was just like I loved flowers and pollinators, flowers, same thing.
Great answer. Flowers, I think, is definitely a contender. Zoe.
I heard about ambassadors through my agent. She had offered it to the seniors in my county, and I figured it was just another thing for me to be able to go and spend a weekend with my friends. And then when I got there, I was like I actually gained something from it, so I was very surprised. And I chose pollinators just because at the time, and I still do, but at the time I was like really into bees, and so I was like, I don't remember about bees. And then I got there and I figured out it was more than bees, so it was interesting.
Absolutely. All right, Esteban.
I feel like the main reason I joined the Pollinator track was because oh wait, I heard from it because this pretty cool person from my county named Addie Winchester, she asked me in class if I applied to be a pollinator ambassador. I'm like, I mean, not a pollinator ambassador, but an ambassador. And I was like, what's an ambassador? And then she just like gave me the whole spiel. And then the one that stuck out to me was Pollinator Ambassador because it's the coolest. And that's how I am here today.
Oh, I love that. I absolutely love that. Okay, this question is from Emily, and it is, who is the best at Brown Eyed Girl? Y'all can all. Oh,
Me.
Zoe. Okay.
Hugs and kisses. Zoe loves her some brown eyed girl.
Fun fact, I've never actually learned Brown Eyed Girl. That's crazy. I know, it's like
Thoughts on that one?
sacrilegious.
Sacrilegious.
I gotta teach you, girl. I gotta teach you. I'm too good. It's so fun.
I definitely I made up a Brown Eyed Girl dance. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Me and my friend Mary from Haralson County, we met in 7th grade. That was like my first year at camp. And that was when I didn't know Cotton Eye Joe. I didn't know Fishing in the Dark. I didn't know anything till that summer camp. And we found out Brown Eyed Girl was a thing. And we didn't understand the whole twirl aspect. I actually got that down at senior conference. But we made up our own. That was like a replica. Okay, this question is from Jovi, and it is, as an upcoming pollinator ambassador, what is some advice that y'all would give? Y'all can all unmute if that helps.
I feel like the advice that I would get is to like not like study beforehand, but like know what you're gonna like learn about, if that makes sense. Like it's more than bees, if that's what I'm trying to say. Like just think more than just bees.
I'd say stay on top of your learning and sharing activities, and like I like while school gets hectic, like make sure you keep them in the back of your mind. So
That's good, Zoe. That was a really good one. My advice would be, don't be shy. Like, go out and make friends, and like, when you make friends, you can do cool things like this, and like learn and share some more, which is really cool.
I love y'all's answers because my advice was gonna be learning and sharing because those are actually really important to keep up with. My advice is, as you do them, like say you go and teach a club, as soon as you're done teaching, input it. And then it's already out of your mind, it's already inputted. This question is from Mary, and it is, have you ever been stung by a bee?
Not shocker. I feel like that's something like every kid has to go through, and I just haven't. It's kind of sad.
I myself have never been stung by a bee.
I have. I stepped on one on accident and it stung the crap out of me and it hurt so bad because I was little. So
Wow, that I can't even imagine. Esteban, have you ever been stung by a bee?
Never.
Wow. Seems like okay. I was gonna make a joke and be like, oh, the freshmen haven't been stung by a bee. Anyways. This question is from Venya, and it is, what should I plant this summer to attract pollinators? So I actually went and Googled Cobb County's zoning, like, oh, let me find it. And they're in zone 7A and 7B. I don't know if that had anything to do with what plants, but it's just a fun fact, I guess, because sometimes it can come into play. But what do y'all think helps attract pollinators?
I know like
Big
a
one
wildflower
is
mix.
oh nope. Go ahead.
Like wildflower mixes, I know like those are interesting to give out. So like you don't know what you're gonna get. And I've also heard cone flowers are really good.
Okay. A big one, like especially for butterflies, is milkweed. like monarch butterflies, that is like their favorite thing in the entire world. And they will like that's the only thing that they lay their eggs on, which is really cool. Just a little fun fact for like that's you should plant that in your garden.
All right, any plants, Esteban?
Okay, this is gonna sound like a kind of a smart answer, but I would say like try to plant like the flowers that you have like around your like I wouldn't say like wildlife, but like like you find around like not wildflowers, but like just flowers you see like pollinators attracted to, and not just that, but like I don't know if y'all's county does this, but our county handed out like wildflower trail mixes. I would definitely plant these because they attract pollinators. So yeah.
I think that's a great answer. I literally had a pile of those packs literally around my desk somewhere. I was gonna hold them up. I hand them out at festivals I go to where I have a 4-H booth. Okay. This question is from Eliza, and it is, what's your favorite pollinator and why? I don't know. I love I think one of my favorites is definitely a moth because it's an accidental pollinator. Because they don't go out and look for the pollen. They just are looking for flowers and they end up pollinating. Esteban, what's your answer?
I would definitely have to say a bumblebee because, like, come on, who doesn't like bumblebees? Like, yeah.
I like that. Zoe?
I like carpenter bees. I don't know why. I think they're cute. And like the little analogy Miss Becky gave us at ambassador training, shiny heinies, it just stuck.
100%. Mia?
Okay, so y'all literally took every single one of my answers, but my favorites are bumblebees, carpenter bees, and moths. You're welcome.
It's okay. It's okay, Mia. We all love the same pollinators. They're all great, like honestly. This question comes from Emma. And what is your opinion on a buzz cut? Esteban's giving his answer. Zoe, what do you think about a buzz cut?
Okay, don't be too quick to hate. Okay. I've seen some good buzz cuts here and there, but make sure you got a good head shape. And make sure it's not too close to your head. Don't make yourself accidentally go bald, but don't knock it so fast. It's not an immediate no.
I agree. It's definitely something for some people, I will say. Mia, what's your thought on buzz cuts?
Okay, so I'm totally like Zoe. Don't knock it till you try it. But I pose a better question here. What do you guys think about dyed buzz cuts? Like, have you seen the ones that like they bleach their head and they get it buzzed and they get like flowers or like cute designs in them? What are your
I
opinions?
love those. I love those.
Me too.
Those ones are just so cool. I saw one that was like cow print, and I'm like, that's interesting. This question comes from Kingston. And Kingston says, what jobs are we interested in? I'm gonna have to stop and think about that one. So Mia, you get to start.
Okay, well, my answer is it's gonna change like every 5 days, so it might be different tomorrow. Who knows? Right now, I really want to be like a journalist, and I would love to be able to journal about things or journal to write about things like bumblebees or like other agriculture and environmental things. Like, I'd love to be an environmental advocate through my journalism.
Oh my god. Okay. Zoe, what do you want? What jobs are you interested in?
Right now I want to be an RN. I'm currently in like my school's healthcare pathway, so I'm set to get my CNA next year, which is certified nursing assistant. I want to be an RN, and I'm thinking about working for like a kind of like a firm for like hospice patients. So like I'd go into their homes and like help them in their final moments. But yeah.
That is incredibly cool. That's a definitely I don't know, that just seems like a really nice job to have. Definitely giving back to the community, if you will. And Mia being her creative self. Esteban?
Well, I'm just like Mia. Like I change my mind like almost every day. But right now we're sticking with being a famous rapper. I'm playing. But I would probably have to say law enforcement, like a police officer or a sheriff. That's just something that's always like interested me.
I think
And it'd be like a
keep going.
and I also feel like it'd be a really good way to like give back to the community in like a way, if that makes sense.
100%. I still think you should really keep in consideration the rapper Esteban. Which, speaking of rapper Esteban, don't you have something to show us?
Do you want me to do it now or like to the end of the okay,
Esteban,
can it wait?
this was a perfect segue. It can wait
Okay.
now if you want it to wait.
Okay, can it wait? Can it wait?
Yes, we can do it at the end.
Okay.
So this question comes from Thomas, and it is for all three of the new senior board members, what part of board are you most excited for? Zoe, you start us.
So since I am getting to represent the great elite Northeast District, I see that head shake, Mia. The elite Northeast District. Thank you. I'm most excited to getting to spend it with my amazing board family and the memories we're going to make while getting to represent our peers and just the fun that we're going to try to bring for everybody this entire term.
Definitely. All right. Esteban, you get to go now.
I would probably have to say, hearing Southwest being called up for winning the Iron Clover at state council, like, like we always should, but I'm just saying that Zoe, you're finna see that Southwest really is the best. Like, but yeah, I'm really excited for state council and to see, yeah.
Well, last year Northwest won, so we'll see who wins this year. I don't know. I don't know about y'all, but we'll see.
Northeast is coming back for their streak, dog. We're coming back.
I don't know. Maybe Northwest will start their streak. You don't know. All right, Mia, what is the part of board that you're most excited for?
Well, I think we're finally going to get to start a streak here in the best Southwest, Esteban. That is so true. But I think I'm most excited for like bringing the energy. That's been a big thing, like in our group chat with the board family. It's bringing the energy and bringing in like such an aspect of just like enjoyment to all these events that I hope everybody can just like have fun with.
I cannot wait to see y'all serve on board. Like y'all three were. I'm not gonna lie. When people were running for board, I had like my top 8 in my head that I'm like they're gonna make it, and y'all were all on there, and like I'm so glad that y'all got on. All right, this question is from Delaney, and she wants to. Are y'all scared of bees? I went on mute. Sorry, Esteban, you start us.
Okay, listen. So from a distance, yes, I'm cool with you. Like we're best friends. But as soon as I hear that buzz coming, no, I'm like, no, I'm out of there. Like it doesn't even matter if they're like a male competition. I'm running. Like it doesn't really matter. Like as soon as I hear that buzz right next to my, I'm like out of there. Like, ooh. But yes, I am like terrified of bees.
See, that's what. Me too. Okay. If they're like 50 feet away from me, we're good. I will go to a beehive. I will look at the bees. As soon as they get right up here, I'm like, so. But that's definitely I think why I joined pollinators is to maybe hope that I wouldn't be as scared of bees and wasps as I still am. Zoe, are you afraid of bees?
I am not afraid of bees. I don't scare too easy as far as like insects and stuff go. And since I'm the only one that's been stung by a bee, it's kind of like the fear of getting stung's not really there anymore. So once you get past that fear, it's kind of.
No, definitely. I'm not gonna get close enough to a bee to get stung though, so it's okay. Mia.
not scared of bees. I think they're really super cute, and I actually really want to pet one. Just like if they didn't sting, I want to pet a male carpenter bee because they don't sting, and they just look so fuzzy, and I just want to touch them.
I do want to pet a bee, but also that means I have to get really close and then they could sting me. All right, so this is another question from Thomas. He says, for everyone, what is so great about the 4-H ambassador program? I will say, definitely the people that you are with. I definitely applied for pollinator. I applied for pollinators not knowing who I was with. And I am leaving the Pollinator Ambassadorship program because I'm in STEM this upcoming year. With these 3 amazing people among so many others that were in different tracks and in pollinators. Also, we have less than a minute, so I might have to start a new meeting. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start that so that when y'all are talking, it doesn't cut y'all off. So I will send y'all a new code. I'll be right back. Okay. Okay, so what is so great about the 4-H ambassador program? So as you may notice, we have one less person. Zoe did have to leave us, but we will continue without her. She is very missed. In my opinion about the 4-H ambassadorship program, if I did not say this in the last clip, is definitely the people you meet. I will say, I went into this knowing I really only knew people from social media, if I'm being completely honest. I had talked to Mia prior. I did not know you, Esteban. I knew Hannah and Venya and Olivia and Macy. I did know Macy. But yeah, I went into it only knowing one person or 2 people from in person and leaving with like 20. It's definitely I recommend it. Like, if anybody who's listening is in Georgia and is in the 4-H program, please reach out to your agent because, like, it's such a great opportunity and it is it's a great way to serve your community but also it's so rewarding to yourself to get to gain all this knowledge and gain those relationships. Esteban, what is your opinion of why it's so great?
Well, like not just that, but like just like during lunch, like you get to sit with like new people and like plus those new people have like new information for me, like because like after like I think I want to say session 2, they would just like talk about what y'all did. Like I think I remember Jacob, he was talking to me about how like they were making salsa for healthy living, and then I want to say like Kingston was telling me what they were doing in robotics, and it was just like kind of like trading information with each other and like just like getting to share what you were doing in your tracks, which is like not just like helping you make new friends, but like gain new experiences and like knowledge, if that makes sense.
100%. Definitely lunch is where I learned a bunch of stuff because like I was sitting with I don't even remember, it was a bunch of new people. Pretty sure Jake was I sat near him at one point and I overheard him talk about salsa. Mia, you were with me. I do remember that. We talked about bees probably. I don't know. All right, Mia, what is so great about the 4-H ambassadorship program for you?
I think I totally agree with what both of y'all said. That's really like the 2 main points for me is learning not only about like my track, but other tracks as well. And also just the community. Once again, it's just a big aspect of not just the ambassador program, but like 4-H overall.
100%. Anything you can do in 4-H, I've never regretted anything that I signed up for. I never regretted anything that I got accepted to do. Because it's just always people in 4-H are way nicer than anybody I've ever met. I have to say. Okay. So, this is totally off topic, but it is a question that I wrote down. Would you rather, and you can both unmute for this so that I can hear you both. Would you rather fight a horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses?
You know what? That's a really good question, but I would rather fight a horse-sized duck. Do you know why?
Why?
Because I can have a pet horse-sized duck. Like, who doesn't want to have a big duck? Like, that's just cool.
Honestly,
Like,
that's such a great point. I would
That's
love to have a
valid.
ima-
horse-sized duck.
Yeah.
imagine if all the shenanigans I could do with that duck. I'd be so devious.
Real.
Esteban pulling up to Rock Eagle on his horse-sized duck.
On his horse-sized duck. I love it.
All right, what about you, Mia?
I think I'm gonna have to go the same route. I mean, 100 duck-sized horses. I feel like they'd just attack your shins, and that would not feel wonderful, in the fight. So I'm gonna have to go horse-sized duck. Yeah.
100%. I do
Yeah.
not want 100 duck-sized horses. That does not sound
Can we
fun.
name like the duck horse if like we could?
Yes, go ahead.
Please.
Felicia.
100%.
Mm.
Yes.
Mia, what would you name your horse-sized duck?
Oh, I don't know. That's a really good question. I don't know.
I don't know what I would name it either. I think Felicia's a great name.
I think so too.
It's a whimsical
It really
name.
captures the essence.
It-
Oh,
It's
yeah.
whimsical.
Yeah. Yeah.
So this is one of my segments during my podcast that I like to call the dinner party question. And you each have different questions. So Mia, what is your go-to guilty pleasure song?
Oh my gosh, there are so many I can't even begin to count them. You know what? Let me pull up Spotify real quick. Let's go take a little look-see.
Go right ahead. Go right
Let's go
ahead.
see. Okay. I'm gonna have to say, Someone New by Hosier. I just think it's pretty good. It's it's tickly, it's prickly, and I love it. And it scratches an itch in my brain.
As it should. Honestly, I love songs like that. I love songs like
Yeah.
that. Okay,
Yes.
Esteban, so for you, what celebrity would you want to play you in a movie about your life?
Can it be like any celebrity?
Anybody, doesn't even have to look
Oh,
like
God.
you. It could be for comedic reasons purposefully. Anybody. Who would you want?
Oh, that's a really good. What's his name? Hold up. Let me look up the cast of The Office.
Oh God. Oh God.
Esteban said, let me pull up the cast of The Office.
Hold up. Oh, what? It's not pulling up. Steve Carell.
Yes.
Yes. Oh my
I
God.
can
You're such a
so
Steve
see
Carell.
that. I was watching The Office
Right?
this afternoon, and I can so see that.
Whenever he left for
Yeah.
that airport, I was bawling. I was like,
Me too, girl.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Okay, well, wait, I can't ask Zoe her question. I'm gonna ask y'all her question. Esteban, you're going first.
all right.
Do you have a secret talent? And if so, can you show us?
You have me. I can rap. That's
Oh.
like my hidden ability. Like if you want me to, I can rap right now.
I think
Like,
you
that's just-
should.
I think you should.
I can only
Yeah.
rap whenever I wear these glasses. Though. Like that's just how it happens to work. Like I don't come up with the
Mm.
rules. That's just how it is.
That's just how it
Ooh,
works.
and I gotta wear my lucky chain because like I don't come up with the rules.
Oh.
Oh yeah, you gotta get the lucky chain and Esteban.
You know. Y'all ready?
All right, we're ready.
Yeah.
I just like bees, by the way. Bees are the buzz of the town. Their honey is golden and sweet, never brown. They work hard all day, never rest, making sure flowers are always blessed. Their wings flap fast, they never tire. Bringing pollen to the queen, they never retire. Their hives are a home, a place to stay, where they work together and never stray. Without the bees, the world would be sad. No honey, no flowers, it would be very bad. So let's protect them and give them a hand and keep them buzzing across the land.
Oh,
Oh, that was
Yeah,
so
I know.
fire.
that was everything.
Dude, I think I'm on fire right now. I need to take this chain off.
Oh.
We really got to get you signed to a record label, dude.
I know.
For real.
Flames.
Mia, what is your secret talent if you have one?
I definitely don't have a secret talent. Like, I can't rap. That makes me sad. It's okay though.
It's okay though.
It's all right.
It's all right. Let me see here. Well, now I'm just kind of curious. Esteban, do you have a go-to guilty pleasure song?
Oh, well, I like Cupid by 50/50. Like I don't know, like it just like makes me want to skate around my neighborhood, which I do. So
That's
that's
so
just
real.
cool.
I absolutely love that answer.
Like I just like shredding, so
Yeah. And Mia, what celebrity would you want to play you in a movie about your life?
Oh my God, I don't even know. I was thinking about this earlier when you asked Esteban. I don't know. It'd be somebody so random. Okay, so I can't remember her name. That's pretty bad. I think it's Amy Poehler. She plays
Yes.
Leslie Knope in Parks and Rec, and I literally want to be Leslie Knope. So I'm gonna go Amy Poehler.
I love that answer. I was literally watching that last night.
That show. It really is.
Honestly. That and The
I
Office
love
is what
Chris
I'm watching
Pratt.
right now. Yes.
Yes, Chris Pratt. Oh my God. Side note, have y'all seen the Mario movie?
I really want to.
Me too. I
Y'all,
have not had time.
it's so funny. It's great. You should watch it.
I really want to.
Anyways.
So badly.
Oh wait, Leslie, I have a question for you.
Oh, okay.
What's your guilty pleasure song?
You gotta put me on a spot like this, Esteban. I was thinking about this when I typed this for y'all. Because I have this little list in my phone.
Uh-huh.
Oh god. I will say a major personality trait of mine is that I listen to Taylor Swift incessantly. Let me look at my Spotify real quick. That's such a
I
hard
knew you were gonna say that. And I
Mm,
love that for you.
let me see. Hmm. I gotta say, one of my favorite songs of all time is hands down Getaway Car by Taylor Swift. It's on Reputation.
That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one.
It's just everything to me.
I have
Well,
a confession to make.
What?
I hate Taylor Swift. Like I can't get into it. Like it just falls right under
Esteban.
country. Like it's like really close to like I don't know. She's not country music, but like it's just too like I don't know. Like I'm sorry.
No, you're okay. Esteban, I guess I forgive you. Maybe.
Oh.
That just reminds me of when we were at senior conference. I cannot remember his name, but he was on Northeast Senior Board, and he runs in to the senior pavilion room and just goes, "Everyone, Taylor Swift is playing," and crowds of people bolted out. It was the funniest thing.
I love it. I love it.
I love when people
Precious.
do that. It's so fun.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so found this on the web. Siri? Sorry, Siri just all right. I have ooh, wait 1 second. Okay, so one of my final questions for y'all is okay, as of right now, as of today that we are filming this, it is the 27th of May. I'm going to the Renaissance Fair tomorrow. And Mia, I know, is very excited.
Yeah.
And personally, I would like to buy a sword. Okay. I
Do
literally
it. 100%.
I was texting my friends earlier. Half of them don't trust me. Two
That's
of
valid.
them do trust me. But the majority do not. And my mother says no, but my dad is all for it. So I wanted to let you know, do you guys trust me with a sword?
Yes, I
Absolutely
don't see the
not.
problem.
But
I object. I trust her.
okay, Esteban. Well, when she stabs herself in the foot with a sword, I'm gonna blame you.
How do I know you didn't stab her in the foot? You're just trying to put an allegation on Leslie.
Oh,
Ooh.
that's so valid. How do I know you didn't stab her in the foot? That's the real question.
Who brought up someone stabbing who? You're the one who did that, so that just pins the blame on you.
Oh, Mia.
That's kind of valid. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry, Leslie.
Okay.
I didn't mean to stab you. It slipped. It fell out of my hand, you know?
It's fell out of your hand. Yeah, it's okay. I forgive you, Mia. It's okay.
I don't forgive
Thank
you, Leah. I mean Mia.
Thanks, Esteban. That was so kind of you. I appreciate that.
Oh my gosh. So, give me 1 second. Whoa.
Okay. I have some questions for you if you want me to let you ask them, you know.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I didn't say that right, but anyways, you
It's okay,
get
I know
the
what you
purpose
mean.
of what I was trying to say. Anyways, so this is back towards the pollinator track. What's been your most successful activity this year of sharing or learning actually?
I'm gonna list 2. Actually,
okay.
I'm gonna say 3 because I can't pick
Okay.
between the 3. And they were all technically sharing and learning at the same time. Well, this first one isn't. This first one is I taught at Cloverleaf Conference at Rock Eagle back in November. I believe it was a statewide event. Not many counties came, but I did get to teach roughly 100 kids.
Okay,
cool.
Do y'all remember the pollinator game that we played at the training?
Yes.
Yes.
I recreated that for my kids.
Oh, I love it. Oh, that's precious.
I take that to my county. I've taught at clubs. One of my other favorite ones is I went and taught at Bowden's Sprig and Dig Club. So that is in Ranburne, Alabama, I believe. Or somewhere around there. Yeah, it's really
That's
close.
cool.
It's really close. It's honestly closer for me to get there than it is for me to get to y'all.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Ouch.
Sorry, Isabel. Y'all live so far away. I'm so sad.
We do. It is so sad. I miss you guys.
I miss y'all too. But it's okay. We have what? Is it next weekend? Oh my god, it's in a week.
Yeah.
I want to.
Yeah.
It is not including this. Oh wait, hold up. I think it's 2 weeks. Let me pull up my calendar.
It's a week from now because it's the 27th and we are on the 3rd.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Gosh, I feel like it was just last year's ambassadors training.
Me too. It's wild.
I'm tripping. I thought you were talking about senior extreme camp.
Oh no. That's on the 12th, isn't it?
I was I think that's more than I don't know, a week.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say I have 3 or 2 trainings between now and then for 4-H. I don't think it's next week. But yeah, I think my 3rd is I went to this festival, this pollinator festival. I might be annual, I don't know, but it was over in Fulton County, and I got to have a booth, and I sold bee keychains and flower keychains as and the money that I raise and the money that I raise goes towards my ambassadorship funds. So teaching supplies, the overall just cost of going to Rock Eagle for the training. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. I got to talk to a bunch of different booths, and I definitely got a couple learning activities and a sharing activity that day. So that's probably my favorite one.
Wow, that's really cool. Yeah.
Thank you.
That's dope.
Thank you. Well.
Okay. I got another one if y'all want to hear it.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. So, what is the best way you found to research about pollinators?
Google.
Found. Felt. Ooh, let me try that again. Felt.
Wikipedia.
That's valid.
Really?
Yeah.
Really helpful.
Really clutch. I get it.
So hold on. This is gonna sound real. Oh my goodness, my papers. It's okay. It's okay. Where is it? All right. So I don't know about y'all, but whenever y'all remember those pollinator books we got, like the.
Mhm.
So this is gonna
Uh-huh.
sound kind of ghetto, but like I just go around my town, like going at different flowers and like looking at different like pollinators. Like I see like a couple bumblebees, honeybees, carp, like stuff like that around. Like I'd go to my church, to like McDonald's, to like just everywhere.
What works, works. I gotta say.
Hey, what works,
Yeah.
works. Oh my god, hey, we said the same thing.
Oh my
Ha.
gosh, jinx, Mia.
Sorry. But yeah, that's actually really cool, Esteban.
Honestly, I didn't even think about doing that. I used my book. Like I would
Yeah.
take it when I'd go teach because I'd like show the kids like, oh, this is the different kinds of bees. Oh, this is like a wasp. But no, I
That's really
never
cool.
even
Yeah.
thought about
Very
that. Just
resourceful.
going around in the McDonald's and the churches around me, looking at the flowers.
Yep.
But I will say, clover is a great plant for pollinators.
Yes. Oh my god, I'm
Oh,
obsessed
one
with
more
it.
thing. Cross country. Cross country was like also like
Oh.
because like I cannot tell y'all
Outside,
the amount
flowers are
of
around.
y'all don't know how many times I almost got stung by like pollinators because I got too close. But it was
Oh my
it was
gosh.
good.
You learned, though. You did. You got those learning activities in, I must say.
Yep.
So, this is the whole tagline of the whole podcast, and it is, what do you geek out about? I have had people say, literally, this is my favorite part because it's so unexpected half the time. So, like, I interviewed Lauren, who is Southeast board president for George 4-H, and she geeks out about mental health. I talked to Venya, hers was biology. I talked to Julie Amlin, who is an artist, and she geeks out about dill pickles. It's literally anything. So, Esteban, what do you geek out about?
Music, like not just like any music, but like people that I listen to and how they make their music. Like I'd say like Tyler the Creator, like how he like makes his music. Like I just think like the music process is cool. Like how like he'll just think about it like with us with his piano and like it just like fascinates me. So
I love
Oh
that
my
answer.
god, totally.
I was literally listening to Tyler the Creator this morning. I was doing a
As
lot
you
of things this
should.
morning. All right, Mia, what do you geek out about?
Okay, so I have a bunch of things I geek out about, and these are just a few, Okay, Harry Potter, hands down, love it. Yes. Definitely music, like Esteban was saying. That's so cool. Like I play instruments and I love like getting into the minds of like artists when they're doing it. It's super cool and like what they're writing the song about, like the deeper meanings. And I love, this is so random, like old classic literature. Like it's not even funny how much I adore it. Yeah.
That is a great answer, I will say. Old classic literature.
Thanks.
I
Yeah,
also,
it's great. I love it.
it's so nice. I will say I do geek out about
Yeah.
music. Dude, it is such a major part of my personality. I'm not even gonna lie. My favorite thing is I'll be listening to a song, and one time I just got a notebook out and just wrote down what I thought they were talking about.
That's
It's just
really cool.
it's
I
just
love it.
enjoyable. It's so enjoyable.
what kind of instruments do you play, Mia?
I play the guitar, I play the piano, and a little bit of the drums. A little bit. Yeah, that's it.
That's what's up.
Do you guys play any instruments?
Nope.
Question
I
mark, question
do.
mark. Oh, what you play, Esteban?
So I play the drums. I know clarinet, bass clarinet,
Oh,
a
cool.
little bit of trombone and trumpet. So
Cool. I'm gonna learn how to play the trumpet. That
I got
sounds
some
so
musical
fun.
geniuses in this. Wow.
Oh.
But say I tried to learn the piano and guitar during the pandemic. That did not go well. I know how to play 2 songs from the Moana soundtrack on 3 piano keys. That is it.
Oh, purr.
that's cool.
That's impressive. Yeah.
Like
But definitely not anything that will be a career, I will say.
Valid.
But yeah, I just wanted to say thank y'all so very much for being here with me today. Y'all don't even know how ready I was for this episode. I have had this idea since November, and just like I've been trying to figure it out because I'm like, I was like, I don't know who all I'm gonna invite because there was what, like 13 of us or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I don't have the information of like anybody. And I was like, you know what? I think Zoe, Esteban, and Mia. Y'all were y'all were the first ones that came.
That's
to
lit.
mind. Yeah. But I cannot wait to see y'all next weekend, I will say.
Oh yeah. Woo.
That's gonna be fun. Oh my god,
It
we're all
will.
on different
I'm
tracks
excited.
this year. Oh,
Oh, that's so
Wait, Mia,
sad.
what are
But I'm
you
also,
in?
like, super excited. Me?
Yes.
Pollinators again. I love
Oh,
bees.
wait, Leslie, what are
Yeah.
you in?
I'm in STEM this year.
What?
Yeah.
We're all like in different tracks.
Mhm.
Yeah. You're
We
doing
should make
healthy living, right, Esteban?
Huh?
You're doing healthy living, right?
Oh, I said yes.
Oh, okay. That's my bad.
We
Anyways.
should definitely make another one of these next year towards the end when we're rising juniors.
Oh, don't remind me.
That's
we
wild.
we were in 8th grade last year, now we're rising sophomores. It's so weird.
That's crazy. I feel old
You.
now.
Honestly, me
Uh-huh.
too.
When am I gonna pass down my like raps and stuff? That's just
Oh,
mind-boggling.
Crazy. But I cannot wait to see y'all next weekend. And again,
yeah.
just
Yay.
thank y'all so much for being here.
Thank you for having us here.
Oh yes, you're
Yes,
welcome.
thank you, Leslie. It's been a blast.
Honestly, it's been so fun for me too. And also shout out to Zoe for being here for a good bit of it.
Zoe.
All right. To those listening, I will see y'all next week. I hope everybody listening has an amazing week. I hope everybody here has an amazing week. Yeah, it's been a great day. Bye, guys.